Hi Brian, what's the best way to store spare nibs? That's a great question. I don't know that I've been asked that one before, at least I don't remember it. So that's kind of cool when I get like a completely brand new question. That's great. So one of the things that I use, and we actually use here at Goulet when we're shipping out spare nibs, whether it might be a Lamy or an Edison nib or something like that. I've got an Edison nib with a nib unit here. And maybe I'll zoom in a little bit, why not? I got a remote. Might as well. I'm not going to zoom in all the way because you'll get the idea. So I got an Edison nib housing here. We actually store them in ink sample vials because these things are incredibly durable, incredibly tough, will hold up in shipping. You can carry them around, store them, put them in your desk drawer, whatever. And what we found, you can just put it right in here, especially if it's just going to lay in your desk drawer. It's going to give it crush resistance and stuff like that. You're not going to lose it. So this would be very adequate. But however, it's still going to rattle around a little bit. So if you really want to protect it well, one of the ways that we do that is we use just a small Ziploc bag like this. We buy small ones. You may not have anything like that that's this small, but it really could be just about anything that you can kind of wrap it in. So you just wrap it in there, twist it up like this. Of course, I got to squeeze the air out of it. Okay, and then you can just stick it down in the vial. If you're going to be pulling this thing out every day, it might be a little bit of a pain to do that, but it does really help to kind of keep it in there. You can shake it around. It's never going to move anywhere. Really is in there pretty solid, pretty inexpensive solution. If you got a lot of nibs you're trying to store, it might be a little bit of a pain to do that, but you could just put some masking tape on here and write what nib it is and all that, and it's, you would get through some of that. And another thing that you could use, it's a little harder to come by, but I'm thinking like if you have a small like jewelry box that has, it's made for earrings or something like that, or just like a regular ring. If you just got one nib and you're trying to put it in somewhere safe, that could definitely work. Oh, I zoomed out too much. Zoom in a little bit more. So that could definitely work. So that's what I have. There's probably a lot of other ways that you could store it. I would be very curious in the comments if you have any particular ways that you store it and you'd like to share. I'd love to hear what you have. So that would be kind of cool. So shout out to me there if you've got any other options.